This is from Sports Illustrated. Each AFC team's most underrated player heading into 2023. And for the Browns, another guy we've talked about, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Master of the contested catch situations. While he is not going to maximize everything that occurs after the catch, there is something to be said for someone who is so doggedly dependable. And G. Bush, I've said this in the past. He is the guy. He's a guy that all good teams have. If you need 6 yards, it's 6 yards, and he's going to catch the ball.
Yeah, we kind of laughed and joked about it. It seems like there's always somebody underneath him or under his elbows, or there's somebody right by his left ear. You're like, dang, man. But guess what? He caught the ball. He moved the sticks. And he does it. For a guy who is not very, what I would call elusive, he's a pretty good punt returner. He'll catch the ball back there too. You don't see wide receivers that are in your starting rotation or your top 2 deep going back there returning punts, but he does a really good job returning one last year. I think he is. I think he's really dependable, and I think one of the things is we don't want to put the cart before the horse. There's a lot of people who've already fast forwarded this year talking about whether or not Donovan Peoples-Jones is going to be on the roster or not. I think we need to pump the brakes on a lot of these contract talks for so long. You wait all year to watch these games, and you wait in every game. One of 17 is they're so impactful. I think sometimes we get stuck in off-season mode and start to think about 3, 4, 5 years down the road instead of looking at how he fits in today. I think today, if you look at the Browns receiving core, I would say it is a voice of a vote of confidence for Donovan Peoples-Jones that the Browns really was like, okay, we'll look at DeAndre Hopkins, but I mean, if he wants to come, we'll talk. But it wasn't like they were going out of his way to say we need DeAndre Hopkins or we're going to lose or whatever, or we're not going to be contenders. I think they like what he can do underneath. I think he serves a role. I think he's a chain mover, and I think he'll have a great part of this offense because once again, you got something for everybody out there. You got the route runner in Cooper. You got the quick guy that could get vertical in Elijah Moore. And then you got the big body guy, Catch, and you got a vertical threat in Njoku, and still a nice running game. So everybody should get an opportunity. It's just all about making the plays when a ball comes to you.
Yeah, and it's going to be game plan specific. It's what matchup do we get that we think we can exploit on any given week. And, now there's options without question. With Deshaun Watson, he's going to have some options.